The best way to build your Wolverine in 2025 is this. Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today is the day that my Wolverine is gonna get a showcase for PVE, and he is the new best striker into the game. He is long time the best striker, but this is in my mind 2025 the best time to go and invest on PVE Wolverine. Turn your Wolverine from PvP to PVE, and yes, I'm gonna break this down for you. I'm gonna show you the content I managed to clear with him, or at least I was close clear, and how he performing. But also I'm gonna give you an intro actually for all strikers for ABX. I'm gonna tell you my opinion and how it feels for generally all accounts that have like high-end output on their damage and their CDPs, etc, etc. So yeah, let's start from that, and let's say Wolverine is the #1 striker in the game for ABX Alliance Battle Extreme. His damage is the best out there. After him comes as a second Black Widow, and then comes Ghost Rider. The advantage of Ghost Rider and Black Widow are that they are actually giving you an extra cancel if your character does not have the cancel. So yeah guys, before I go into details and before you see what he's doing with his brilliant energy, he is crazy good guys, he is crazy good. So smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and yes, it's the perfect moment to turn your Wolverine into PvE, and this is why. So where I was is that the facts are talking here. Black Widow is better until 15 million, let's say, for ABX, you know, she's doing better hits than Wolverine, but Wolverine at the end game after 15 million, he's striking better than anyone in the game. What I was saying is that Black Widow and Ghost Rider have an advantage against him because Black Widow has paralysis on her skill as a striker, and Ghost Rider has paralysis and also burn. And a lot of characters does not have burn, a lot of characters does not have paralysis, but for all the days that your character have the cancel for the roar, you need Wolverine as the best striker there, and the best CDP to go for it is a 240 brilliant energy or a 200 mighty energy. The best from this you want the all attack stat, but I have that, so yeah, it's actually perfect. Brilliant energy, but mighty is not like performing way worse or gives a lot his value. The point is that they ignore dodge, and also the chain hit damage that you are getting from the proc gives you an advantage against all other CTPs to use him as a striker, and his striking ability is his 5th skill, which also gives you an extra proc, so it's really hard hitting hit, and also has an ignore iframe, so whatever the boss is going to do, he's gonna follow it, and you know, it even if you play as a player or as a striker. So the best striker for Alliance Battle Extreme after is Black Widow, exactly the same CDP, and for Ghost Rider the best to use is not that, is the Brilliant Judgment that I'm planning to go and equip on him. This one with all attack and 240 elemental damage. However, as I told you, a lot of characters are missing some cancels, and two of the cancels, one of the cancel that I didn't mention is silence. So for silence season, a lot of characters need you to use Gambit or Psylocke. These two are the best to go for silence, with a rage of course. And also Thor is a really nice striker to mention, but mainly for ABL, the season that we are right now, which is the one that you need to do lightning damage, or sock, actually sock. So this is it. That's why I'm going through Wolverine with an energy, but also there are some world boss legend that, as it seems, Wolverine as a male mutant, he's the strongest to go for, and this is Kang level 70, and as it seems I'm gonna progress finally this world boss legend. I have some good news, I have some bad news on that. I'm gonna show you into the gameplay. And also because I swap alliance, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but right now on the video I was mentioning it on the live stream. Right now I'm leader on Fantastic 40 at top 26, ABX alliance. So I focused my cards through from PvP and having hybrid set into pure PvE. So I'm trying to do the maximum damage for ABX and ABL for me and my alliance, to give them inspire or whatever, inspire them, but yes, thank you 88 Melee for giving me the alliance, and no harm feelings, for 40 Worth Beast. We are friends still. I just had to swap into my I never had done that before. I was never been a leader on an alliance ever in my life. So 88 Melee gave me an opportunity to do something cool here. So yeah, ABX, ABL, Death Proof, full PvE. Here we are. So I had the opportunity to swap my Wolverine's PVE, PVP to PVE. And the point is that at this point of the game, timeline battle, you can see Wolverines if Sentry and Null are banned and the player is not using Silver Surfer as leadership, or the player is not using AIDS and Venom, a lot of people using AIDS and Venom or Colossus. So what I want to say is that Wolverine, even with an energy without the guard break immunity, he can perform perfectly better as a striker for PvP and PvE. With an energy compared to any other PvP CTPs, and also the durability that he has depending on his artifact. His artifact popping out the guard break immunity, so you have the guard break immunity and you can pop out energy, the CTP of energy with your 5th skill and get some extra kills on, whatever I'm saying, it's working perfect on auto. So if you use him with the same build for other world battle, alliance conquest, it's not like you're gonna see any huge difference compared to use him with a grid, let's say. I mean, grid could be, energy could be even better than grid. But yes, only the reflect immunity gonna save you and the super guardian. So yeah, no, it's not better, but it's performing really nice. It's performing really nice for other world battle, alliance conquest. He's gonna do the kills that he meant to do, For manual, it's gonna be harder to go for because a lot of enemies have super guard break, like Sentry, and now, you're not gonna be able to attack and you're gonna lose some kills that you would do if you had a PvP CTP. But mostly I'm gonna use him for autoplay from now on, so why not turn my Wolverine into PvE and use him for PvP too. That's why I'm saying in the start of the video that this is the perfect timing to go and do your Wolverine PvE, because it's really rare to see everyone else being banned and Wolverine being the only timeline battle character right now. There are a lot of options, Carnage, Silver Surfer, Sentry, now all these big dogs, so it's not like you're gonna miss him a lot, at least for that. So let's start from somewhere and let's start from the basic, super basic game mode, GBR, same set, 3 years now. Let's check out how he performs there. And then we're going for ABX, the new world boss legend at stage 9, Ebony Black Dwarf, and then my nemesis Kang 70 that I am stuck there really long time. So we're starting from GBR and the team I'm using is Fury and Dazzler. I didn't thought about that a lot, but you can see here that only with a, one rotation I was able to pull out all the bars except 4. If I had cancelled my 5th into 2nd and 1st skill there, I would do this without having to wait for all this time until my 5th skill is charged. And I was using my 5th skill because has the iframe ignore, so you can hit Dormammu even on his iframes. As you can see here, proccing on my 6th skill looks like 14 bars, and proccing on my 5th skill looks like, let's say, 8 to 9 bars actually. I stayed into the shield here. I also had immortality, so no problemo if it's bugged. I'm using Adam Warlock here, but yes, I didn't meant to use him. Here is a miss proc on the 6th skill. yeah, the miss proc do way less damage. You can figure out that yourself. 1 minute and 3 seconds. And guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, he is a pain to proc. You need to be super fast on 3 cancel, 4 cancel, 5. All the juice is this, super fast. You need to go crazy fast. And the moment your 5th skill ends, you wanna go 1 cancel 2. The second skill has a small animation, so there's no way you're gonna enable your proc again. The 5th skill has a bigger animation, but all together combined, it's not passing the time that your proc needs to, you know, go into cooldown. So in my guess, the best to go is 3 cancel, 4 cancel, 5, super fast. Let the 5th skill play, 2 cancel 1, let the 1st skill play, and then when you're gonna go into tier 3, there you need to go super fast, even faster. Even if you have your tier 4, I'm not suggesting you to go into the tier 4, press it in between the skills. I would go, you know, 3 cancel, 4 cancel, 5 cancel, 6, and then the tier 4, because you can enable, you know, you can miss the proc real easy. You saw me there missing it. You're gonna see a lot of miss procs here. Sorry for your eyes, but yes, it's me. So stage 19 of Ebony with a leadership of Gladiator, and I'm using also Agent Venom because of the CTP of Liberation. You can see there I'm trying to proc proper on my 5th skill on the tier 3, but there are like 2 bars only worth of damage. You're seeing that and you're like, oh my god, he's not gonna do it. And you're seeing the tier 3 here doing like 3 to 4 bars, and you are like, there's no way he can do it, dude. There's no way he can do it. And you can see that I'm doing the skills as better as I could. Look at this. This is a miss proc again. The first procs was not exactly miss proc, you know, 2 bars worth of damage. Here was only 1 bar worth of damage. And then you're seeing the proper procking, how it looks like. And with the tier 3 skill, I ripped off 4 bars worth. And look at this proc. Again, yeah, he went into the weird phase. He's hard, guys. He is hard to do it. You know, you need to go super fast. But you can see, I'm gonna show you how it looks like if you manage to proc proper 100%. It's kind of, you know, it's hard to go. But the moment you go, you're gonna see the bars flying, and it's gonna feel so cool. You're gonna feel so cool because Wolverine, guys, for real has another identity. Look at this. From 33 bars to 39, so consistent 4 bars through 1 tier 3. And look at this. This is another 5 bars, this time with my 5th skill. Before I was doing 2 bars. Now I'm doing 5 bars. For real, guys, if someone can roast me for real and tell me, you know what? You were losing this because of that. Here you can see that I'm trying to go through all my skills. And even if he is at 30 bars, because I stunned him with the Ethern stun, you know, I collected 3 Etherns at the proper timing, and I managed to stun Black Dwarf, and Ebony didn't went into his face, but now at 27 bars, he's able to go. So the difference between playing proper with him and not playing proper can be huge. Sometimes I do like 1 bar, sometimes I do 2, and some other times I do 5 bars. Look at this procking here. Look at this procking. I ripped 8 bars with 1 tier 3. It's disgusting, and I really don't get it. But there are 2 layers of failing with him somehow. You know, look at this. This would be way better, but he went into the cutscene there. I can be really good with him and I can be really bad with him. You need to go super fast, and this is the only explanation. Of course, there are, you know, the proc on the 5th skill. You need to land the proc on the 5th skill proper. You can't go into your 5th skill and then into your tier 3 because you're losing the proc from the 5th skill. But failing on procking on the 5th skill like here, it's so painful to watch, guys. It's so painful to watch, and the fact that I do the one moment 5 bars and the other moment 1 to 2 bars, it's disgusting. It's disgusting, and that's why I feel like, you know, a raids would be better overall for him, for Wolbo's Legend only. But you know what? I want him as striker. I want him as striker for all these reasons I told you before, and I feel like I'm not gonna lose a lot for PvP because I'm not even using him right now except autoplay, you know, like Alliance Conquest and Other World Battle, and I'm not in a PvP alliance like I used to be, you know. So I can swap and go into full PvE and use him to do Gank 70 and have him as a striker. And let's go into the Gank 70. Another really hard to go. So this had me a lot of runs to go for. I tried with Beast, I tried with Magneto, I swapped from one to other. You can see again same shit, you know, 2 bars per 5th skill. Then you do a 5th skill, this time has the tier 4 also, and it's 4 bars. Perhaps that's, you know, perhaps my procs are just lined all, you know, from cards, from ISO set, the one moment and the other are not, and that's the issue. And it's not all cause of my skill issue, but you can see here again having 3 bars max, and it was with a tier 4. This is the 3rd run I actually did on him. Look at this tier 3, garbage damage. There's no damage actually. I missed the proc on the tier 3 there totally. And this is a 5th skill with proper proc and 3 to 4 bars ripped. Yeah, you can have that. You can have that a lot of times. Look at this now. Look at this. The bars are flying. The moment you proc proper with the 5th or the 6th, the bars are flying, bro. The bars are flying, but it's really skillful, or else you suck. Or else you suck. You can see the timing. It's 3 minutes and it's actually 37 bars with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. So as it seems, you know, if you are able to do this before 3 minutes and 10 seconds, you most of the time can do it if you play proper until the end. But yes, as I explained you, skill issue is my middle name, death skill issue proof. So yeah, I couldn't be consistent, but I want to show you, you know, this is a really bad run. This is a run that you should restart. If you were in the edge, you know, this cutscene, this place that he brings you here, the extra stage, this is the worst one. You can't do anything to do it faster. You need to wait until he goes from here and there, and you can see I'm losing at least 20 seconds. It's actually 25 to 30 seconds. So if I had these 30 seconds, my life would be way easier if I had restart the stage and play again, you know. But I don't want to show you a perfect run. I don't want to show you that you're gonna take Wolverine and you're gonna fly through content because he is that good. No guys, you can see this 1 bar worth of damage, or you can see miracles. Here, you know, I'm going into the skills. I was trying to charge again my tier 3, so I have a second tier 3 here and a chance to do proper damage, but no, again I failed. You can see that the damage I'm pulling out is a joke sometimes, totally joke, but no, it's not here. There is a moment that from 25 bars here, you know, the game is, you know, the try is lost it. The try is lost it, and you can see 25 bars, then I went into 21 bars. It was easy 4 bars worth of damage, and then my 5th skill again failed to deliver proper damage. It's a pain, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pain. 1 minute and 30 for the last fight, for the last phase, supposed to be, you know, undoable. But let me show you, Look at this. Another fail. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play the run no matter what. I want to see how close I can be, even losing the proc back to back. Look at this, look at this. This is a lost proc. Somehow I'm losing proc one after the other, and this is, as I told you, the 3rd run. And then you can see that the damage is popping out. You know, the game gives me a break, and I can have some action. And I was like, you know what? 13 bars. Let's push a bit. Let's see what's gonna look like. And yes, I did the tier 3 proper there, and 4 bars worth of damage, flight out, and then again, I think I deliver a proper 5th skill here. No, no, it's later on. It's another tier 3, I think, another tier 3. And yes, this is it. Yeah, this is it. From 6 bar to, from 9 bar to 6 bar, and I have, you're supposed to have 30 seconds here, so I'm missing 12 seconds. But look at this proc. This is like 1.5 bars. You need to consider that in this phase and in the previous phase, Kang's defenses compared to first phase, it's kind of higher. But look at this. This is a fight that I have, let me show you how many bars left. It's like 3 bars left, okay? 3 bars left with 3 seconds left. Okay, 3 bars left with no time, okay? Let me show you the after that. This was actually before. Exactly the previous 7 bars with no time. And then my previous run, 11 bars with no time. So you can see here, you can see here the pattern, you know. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hold the brilliant energy and I'm gonna grind this, and I believe I can do it. It's not that easy. It's another time like Bucky, you know. I built Winter Soldier for Jean Grey 75. He's close to do it, but it's really hard to go. He's super fragile. I can't do it at the moment, but I'm gonna push him to do it. Same thing for Wolverine. Wolverine can do it, and can do it way easier that I'm showing you right now, but it's all matter of tries, and I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna push myself, because Kang and Jean are actually the 2 worst World Boss Legend. For the rest of the World Boss Legend, I have like rank 50 and even smaller. So yeah, you can see here I'm at stage 70 of Kang, and it's the boss that I'm rank 116. With Jean, what I am 101. For the rest of the boss, oh, on Proxima I'm 110. I didn't knew that. 26 on the last one, Ebony Maw and Black Dwarf. 68 at Swan, Gore 26, Ultron 34, 45, and rank 6 here. So it's not like I don't care about World Boss Legend, and all this time, you know, I was holding behind because I didn't have the characters, but now I'm gonna go for both of them. Something I didn't show you, and now I'm rethinking it, I'm not gonna show you at all, is my ABX performance. Pretty much, let me actually show you the results. I test him at Hero, you know, Hero Combat. You can use him here, but I was trying to figure out how to play with him for, you know, for ABX, and I was like, you know what? He doesn't have his tier 3 consistent. If you just proc on the 5th skill, let's go and drop the tier 3 and then proc again on my 5th skill. This thing didn't work well, and I've seen people doing that with a raid, but with an energy it was kind of painful to watch and do, and I'm not sure if it was my bad, but pretty much he's kind of sucky, I could say. 14.1 with an energy, which is mid to bad score, but you need to consider that every single character need a raid to go for, specifically ABX and ABL. So yeah, I'm cool with my Wolverine. I'm gonna work on him. I have some work in progress now for, you know, for Kang, and also I wasn't using him, you know, I was using him for Alliance Conquest and Otherworld Battle, and I believe with this CTP, he gonna still perform, and you can see that the build is like super stacked pretty much, so it's not like he can be way better generally. The results you're seeing right now, it's the results of a player that, you know, I'm playing so long, but still, I'm not like the best to proc with an energy, and especially with Wolverine, but I feel like it's totally worth investing on PVE for him, and especially if you don't have his artifact, PvE it's the only way. You need the artifact to go PvP, and even if you have a good artifact, you know, energy gonna provide you what you're wanting, what you want, and you're gonna get some extra results as Striker and also World Boss Legend. So Wolverine PvE or PvP, drop me down below in the comments how your Wolverine looks like, how you see all this idea of PvE Wolverine. Is this disgusting? I love it. I love it. I am an ABX junkie right now. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces.